I'm going to look at today's State Farm assist to the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with inside for Mitch Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. In the corner, it's Gordon. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And he counts it down.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Contavious Caldwell Pope.
at the point guard position. And for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark, Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in at the 2 spot. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, BA. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here's Lopez. Memphis with a rebound. And here's Morant. Pass to Clark. Here's Coward. Pounded by Beal. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Clark with a screen on Garland. Here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Garland back to Lopez. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And here's Memphis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Collins, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And stolen by Leonard. Lopez with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. Lopez, the screen on Morant. To the middle. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Beal.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
3-pointer. Beal counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Counted.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Lopez. Collins outside. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. Morant against Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Lopez. Beyond the arc. Ja Morant grabs the miss. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Clark's got 6.
And there's the IQ from Moran, knowing where his man's gonna be.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
And here's Clark for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Collins passes to Lopez. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And that's now 8 points for Brook Lopez. Pass to Aldama. From the elbow, Leonard pulls down the board.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Lopez, the screen. Leonard passes to Lopez. And it's blocked by Clark. And here's Wells. Beal. Don't get a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Memphis shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Garland back to Lopez. Back to Garland. One on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters,
It's been all about Brook Lopez for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Well, you gotta be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
another big component of their early game tonight is the points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. And it's Garland in at the point. Memphis trailing here. Left side Moran. Protected by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one in.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
It's stolen by Garland. And they're on the break. And stolen by Clark. Here's the break. Moran, he's open. Rebound by the Clippers. Right side Garland. Down low. Here's Lopez. That one goes. Count it. Lopez has got 12.
Well, how great is it to see Brook Lopez dominate the game, taking over with his mastery of the offensive end.
Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks
injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance, for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
Here's Collins. A minute 37 left in the second period. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Moran finds Clark. Rejected by Lopez. Beal outside. Pass to Lopez. Can't cash it in from close range. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. From outside the arc. And again, Memphis no good. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Lopez, the screen. Collins with it. And it's Aldama picking him up. And they take the lead. Lopez has got 18 points in the game.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick and roll sets.
And it's good. 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Oh man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The league just keeps going back and forth.
Up to Garland. To the paint. Collins, no good. A rare miss for him at point blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Clark, no good. This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
His hang time on the rim with the sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
But Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
It's been all about Brook Lopez for the Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Brook Lopez, getting it done today.
And I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Ja Morant, Sensi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Coward in at the 2. That's the lineup shot missing. Good work defensively by Leonard. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Inside. Here's Lopez. It's Beal on the wing. 5 on the clock. To the right side. Garland for 3. And it's blocked by Clark. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. rest of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Darius Garland is out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Lopez in the center position. Los Angeles leading by 3. Collins a screen, down low. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 8 assists in the game.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Morant, pass to Aldama. And again, Memphis no good.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Here's Leonard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Lopez. And here comes the break. Here's Morant. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Garland, the pass to Collins. And here's Lopez. Off target from outside. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, that's good.
This pulls up, three-pointer. Ball clearance and a chance here! And beautifully put away! Willing out of the save! The reverse! And the foul! Dodgers pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked out, shot for no! Ran in his bag. And the crowd's ball clearance and a chance here! And beautifully put away! Willing out of the save! The reverse! And the foul! Dodgers pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked out, shot for no! Ran in his bag. And the crowd's
Ball clearance to the Johnson! And beautifully put away! Waving out of the save! The reverse! And the foul! Dodgers pulls up, three-pointer!
And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Leonard in at the three. He is an all-world comfort court with the monster. Leonard with the screen on court. Back to Leonard. It's deflected. It's stolen by Watson. Gordon the pass to Jokic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Lopez has got 6 points.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Inside, here's Lopez. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Watson. He has yet to score. And he drives in. Lopez with the block. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the screen. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside. And you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint. Something coaches always love to see.
Here are the 5 the Clippers miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Leonard dishes to Collins. Collins a screen on Hardaway. Here's Mathurin, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be
Murray, no good. Clippers trail by 6. Outside Collins. Lopez finds Collins. Lopez a screen on Gordon. Back to Lopez. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Here's Gordon from outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Hardaway against Mathurin. Leonard sets a screen for Collins. And stolen by Gordon.
gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's again, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
To the left wing. Watson the screen. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. And again, Denver no good. And we finish one half of basketball. Denver on top, up by 6. And Boogie going after this from Ball Arena. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Deep 2 from Lopez. Can't nail the jump. Denver lead by 7. Outside Hardaway. Jokic a screen. it on Matherin. Takes it out to Gordon. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Lopez. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Going inside. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Watson's got his second bucket.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
On the wing, Matherin. Hits it from three-point range.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Murray against Garland. And Murray. Here we go. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. That shot, no good. Good team by Lopez. Takes it out to Garland. Leonard sets a screen for Lopez. Pass to Leonard. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Nuggets lead by 4. Jokic a screen. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Collins setting the pick for Leonard. Takes it out to Garland. Second chance effort. It's held in by Jokic.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You just got to keep taking great shots.
Lopez, no luck. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Out to the right wing. Jokic has a two-pointer. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Confident stroke for Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
It's stolen by Watson. About 7 seconds separate the shot game clocks. Jokic gets to Watson. Back to Jokic. Battling inside. Jokic is good.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
That third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Back to Leonard. Deflects the pass. Gets it off. And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie his team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for win against Hardaway. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Garland is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Collins looking around. Now Lopez. Gordon with the rebound.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up with a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Lopez rips down the rebound. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Collins. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Jokic with his screen on Garland. Outside Jokic. The three doesn't go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the court. And the shot will go down.
A talented scorer. There are many ways Lopez can beat you, which makes him so difficult to defend. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the night.
Maybe a comfortable win point. They had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
You know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Gordon with it. Garland picks him up. Jokic and get the three. And so Garland will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Lopez inside. He's covered by Murray.
And the D has to compromise once Lopez gets that close, fouling him and hoping he misses.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Murray looking around. Now Jokic. Puts the move on. And they pick up the two.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the three. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. Rebound Miami.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Misses from close range.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Jokic. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Powell pulls it in.
And you can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Gordon with a steal. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Murray. Here he goes. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Adebayo. That's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You
1 for 2. The Heat have had 5 of 7 shots to fall. Powell passes to Adebayo. He gets it in there. Adebayo's got 9 points.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Murray. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat, hunting for opportunities. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, "I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins." Guys, back to you.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Hero against Hardaway. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. And Denver pushing it up now. Pass to Gordon. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Murray. Murray blowing the top off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Powell outside. Back to Adebayo. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Murray on the attack. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just great offense. The
Wiggins with it. He's against Watson. Adebayo, no good. The Nuggets have got 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Adebayo against Jokic. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Inside. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 4. The Nuggets shooting a nice 50% for the game. Gordon with the screen on Mitchell. Gordon left side. Driving in. Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. Ooh, that high release of Jokic as he buries the 3.
You don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
To the paint. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 11 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Over Murray. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Mitchell. There's the block. It's Watson on the wing. Out covers. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Gordon against Wiggins. Gordon pass to Jokic. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Heat with the lead. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got his first 2 points of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
to Jokic for the lead. Rebound by Wiggins. The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter. The kick out to Adebayo. Hero outside. Back to Adebayo. Gordon with a steal. Hardaway into the lane. Rebound by the Heat. Kyle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hero. Nails the wide open jumper. Hero's got his first 2 points. Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself. Gordon with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. And that one drops. A nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint ain't going to work. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Gordon with a steal. Here's Watson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Norman Powell. I don't mind it. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the technical free throw is good. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist from Powell. Powell's got 3 assists in the game. Jokic with a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Jokic. Gordon against Wiggins. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic. Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Free throws good out of Bio. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Jokic.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game. This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Heat. Tyler Hero is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Wiggins in at the four-man position. Here's Gordon. And the layup falls. Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact. Outside for Mitchell. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Hardaway. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off the shot. Hardaway, no good. The Heat with the lead. Wiggins left side. Outside Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. Whoa! Wiggins with feeling. Is springing off the floor. Wiggins showing his athletic ability. Here's Jokic. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. And finished off by
pulls up three-pointer.
Ball clear.